It was a quiet afternoon at the city park. The breeze whispered through the trees, and the sun peeked shyly through drifting clouds. People passed by, others lost in thought. But among them stood one young woman, elegant, calm, and quietly radiant. She was waiting. Her eyes glanced at her phone, then back at the path ahead. Her friend was running late, but she didn't seem bothered. There was something peaceful in her presence, like she belonged to the moment. Then, from across the path, a young man noticed her, tall, well-dressed, confident, but not arrogant. He paused for a second as if debating something, then walked toward her. "Hey," he said gently with a half-smile. "I know this is random, but I had to tell you, you look absolutely beautiful standing here." She turned, slightly surprised, caught off guard yet not uncomfortable. "That's very kind of you," she said softly, smiling. "I don't usually do this," he added, "but there's something about your energy. It's calm, rare." Then he reached into his pocket. "I got this for someone, but I think you're the one who should have it." He handed her a single red rose, delicate, unexpected. She laughed, genuine, surprised, a little shy. "You don't even know me," she said, blushing. "Well," he replied, "every friendship starts with strangers. This is just chapter 1. She looked down at the rose, then back at him. Something about the gesture touched her, simple, sweet, thoughtful. They began to talk, softly at first. She laughed again, this time with more warmth. There was something in his humor, playful but not forced. He didn't try too hard. He was just himself. "You're actually funny," she said. He raised an eyebrow. "Actually, that's either a compliment or a polite surprise." She chuckled, a bit of both. The energy between them started to shift, easy, warm, magnetic. But as their conversation deepened, she paused for a moment. There was something she needed to say. "You're charming," she admitted, "and I don't usually say that to strangers in parks." He smiled, waiting. "But I'm seeing someone. It's still early, but I want to be honest." His smile didn't falter. Instead, he nodded respectfully. "Thank you for saying that," he replied. "It just shows you're loyal, and that's rare." She looked at him again, this time with different eyes, not flirty, not uncertain, just appreciative. "You're surprisingly mature," she said. "I'm just a man who believes in good timing," he said, "even when the timing isn't right." The moment lingered, soft and quiet. Neither of them wanted to rush it, but both knew this wasn't going anywhere today. He glanced at his watch. "I should let you wait in peace." She nodded, but her eyes didn't quite say goodbye. "Look," he said, "I know you're with someone. I'm not trying to interfere. But if one day things change, or even if they don't, I'd love to hear from you again." She tilted her head, unsure. "Not as a pickup," he added quickly. "As a friend, or just someone who remembers today like I will." She thought for a moment. "Then say you're going to see me next time I stay by the corner not far from here." He replied, "Okay, you're breaking my heart, but it's cool." Then nodded, his tone lighter now. He turned to leave, then stopped. "Would it be crazy to ask for a hug?" he said, almost laughing at himself. "No pressure, just to mark this moment." She smiled, touched by the gesture. "Okay, just one," she replied. They embraced, briefly, but sincerely. A hug that felt like a page in a story neither of them expected to write. As they pulled apart, he hesitated again. "Well, beautiful stranger, thank you for the moment." "Thank you, Rose Guy," she replied. He walked away, his steps light, almost like he was floating. Sometimes life gives us brief moments, unexpected, fleeting, but full of feeling. Not every connection becomes a story, but every story begins with a moment, a look, a rose, and the courage to say hello.